Magic Johnson was a coach killer. He was a coach killer to a championship coach. And he was right. In the end, it doesn't matter how you're labeled, coach killer, team play, whatever it is. The question is, who is right? LeBron James has consistently proven to be correct throughout his career. And more importantly than that, even if you don't think he is, if he believes a coaching change will make him perform better, if he believes that gives him the best chance to win and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, who cares? The main thing is, how do you get it done? And you got to listen to LeBron James here.
I would say this to you. I would have a problem with it if you ain't man enough to say so and you leave it to others to speak up for you and you never have anything to say and you want to sit back and be all innocent like you have nothing to do with the chitter-chat that's going on. But in fairness to LeBron James and his camp, their position is that it's not true. As much as they respect Jackie MacMullan, they refute what she says. And, you know, I'm going to roll with Jackie MacMullan all day, every day, to be quite honest with you. But out of respect, you want to quote other people and what they're saying.
Jackie Mac don't usually get it wrong.
No, not Jackie MacMullan. Oh, no. And not only that, let's also keep in mind that, you know, they want to say that they feel like Luke Walton is doing a good job. To say that, to understand this, here's why I have a problem with it. The reason why I have a problem with it is because I know, regardless of whether the truth or not there is to the whole LeBron and his camp situation, I know where the real problem lies with Luke Walton. He had a private meeting with Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson in that meeting told Luke Walton, I'm not satisfied with your staff hiring a bunch of your boys, you understand, outside of Brian Shaw. I don't like that, and I think there needs to be an upgrade. Luke Walton, according to my sources, went back and told his assistants. The assistants presumably went and told their agents. And the agents were the one who put all of that stuff out there, which made for an uncomfortable environment. Magic still ain't happy about that. That I can tell you. Here's what the reality is. Luke Walton's a damn good coach as far as I'm concerned.
Agreed.
And I think that he's doing a good job, and I think that he's gotten better and better. He's addressed the concerns. He's made some modifications in terms of things schematically, in terms of how they practice and what have you, and he's a lot better than he was at the beginning of the season. That combined with his youth, I believe that Luke Walton should be given every opportunity to be successful. Magic Johnson will evaluate him at the end of the season. But it's not about LeBron and his camp or LeBron or Coach Kill. It's not about any of that. What this is about is Magic Johnson having the power that Jeannie Buss has bestowed on him to make whatever changes he deems necessary. And Magic Johnson and Rob Pelinka did not hire Luke Walton. That was a Jim Buss hire. The Jeannie Buss.
And that's
hire.
really the issue.
And that's what the real issue is.
When the new executives come in, they like to choose, like, here's the thing. Luke Walton is a good coach, I agree. Rick Pitino was a good pro coach. He won Pat Riley, right? Like, Luke Walton's a good coach. David Blatt's a good coach. If the new GM, if the new front office didn't hire you, you can't just be a good coach. You must necessarily be a great coach, because good ain't going to cut it. You must win. And if you don't, they will replace you. It's simple as that, because they want to bring in their guy.
Listen, I would argue that he is a great coach and is doing a great job. When they had everybody healthy, they were playing great, and he's developing the young talent extraordinarily well along the way. I'm not sure what you could want him to do he hasn't done. Having said all of that, the question is, it's all well and good to say you want him out. Who do they want in? Who does Magic, if Magic wants him out, if LeBron wants him out, who replaces him?
I don't know that definitively. I would tell you it's not Mark Jackson, who I think should be a strong candidate if Luke Walton were to lose that job. I can tell you if Luke Walton did not have a job with the Lakers this year, the Charlotte Hornets, not just Mitch Kupchak, but Michael Jordan, would have hired Luke Walton in a nanosecond. He would have been the coach of the Charlotte Hornets. He would have had a job. Make no mistake about it, because they love him. The flip side to all of this is that I am told that Magic Johnson has a coach in mind in the event that he elects to let Luke Walton go. I do not know the name of that person definitively. That's why I don't want to throw it out there. But I know it's somebody that is already employed in the National Basketball Association as a head coach that Magic would want in L.A. if he elected to let go of Luke Walton. But they all concede that Luke Walton is doing a far better job now than he was at the beginning of the year. I think Luke Walton will be given a chance to succeed. I think he should be given a chance to succeed, and we'll see what happens.
Paul Westhead, Magic got rid of him when he was a player and championship coach. It doesn't matter. I think Luke Walton's really good. I hope he stays Lakers coach. unless LeBron doesn't want him. Then as a Lakers fan, I wouldn't want him either because it's more important that the best player on earth is happy and believes he's in the best position to win than it is to keep the coach because you believe in the coach.
I definitely don't disagree with that. I mean, if LeBron doesn't want the man, then obviously you've got to make changes because you signed LeBron James for 4 years, $153 million. And let's give LeBron James incredible credit in this regard. He apparently has a lot of faith in Magic Johnson and Rob Pelinka. He has stood back. He has said very little. He's left it up to them. He's been focused on himself. And even though he tried to say that's what he was in the past, that was a damn lie.
And
he had something to say about David Blatt. He had something to say about Tyronn Lue. At the beginning, he had something to say about Spoelstra until Pat Riley said, excuse me, I'm Mr. South Beach. No, LeBron has had a lot to say about a lot of people, but he didn't have anything to say in this particular situation because he knows he doesn't need to because he has an incredible amount of faith in Magic Johnson, which is why it makes it that more important that Magic Johnson deliver with this Anthony Davis thing.
Luke Walton's a good coach, at least. I'm saying he hasn't proven that he's a great coach yet. Although he had a better record with the Warriors as interim coach than Steve Kerr did that same year when they won 73 games. He was the coach for half the year, right?
39-4.
39-4. It's a better record than Kerr had that year. It's almost the exact same thing, right? Yeah.
Right.
The point is, he's already shown that. And by the way, think about the Lakers this season. You know what they're really good at and they don't get credit for? They're a very good defensive team.
They've gotten better.
A very good defensive team. Because Luke Walton is a very good coach. But if he wants to keep his job, he has to be a great one. And that's the challenge before him.
He has to upgrade his assistant staff to Magic's liking. At the end of this same staff, if Luke Walton were to keep his job, cannot come back down.
Does any of this play on the Anthony Davis thing? Does whether they get him or not change what they wind up doing with the coach?
That remains to be seen because if you get Anthony Davis before the trading deadline, you're not going to lose games. You're not going to lose games with Anthony Davis and LeBron James on the floor.